First question for Joe. Again, for those of you joining, if you want to use the raise hand feature to ask a question, feel free to do that now.
No questions? What's going on, y'all? Jeez.
Anyone out there with a question? Again, if you want to use the raise hand feature to ask a question. Ana Luis, I see you're unmuted. Do you have a question?
No. Thank you.
All right, we'll go to Stephen Hawkins with the AP. Go ahead, Stephen.
Hey, good morning, Joe. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well.
Hey, just wanted to kind of just ask you, just how you seen the American League West change over the last couple of years? Obviously, you guys have dominated for a long time, but the the Mariners obviously have gotten better. The Rangers gotten better. What do you see in this division right now?
Oh yeah, he's definitely got more competitive. We have seen, the Mariners always their pitching has always been very tough. Added some pieces offensively that kind of balance their team very well. The Oakland A's also, their offense, they got some really talented young players, and the Rangers obviously led by their rotation. It's a very much competitive, West, and we have noticed it through the years. And I think that once we have our team on the field, we healthy, I still feel strongly that we are the best team in that division.
Looking Major League Baseball, obviously staffs have gotten a little bit bigger in recent years on Major League staffs. There's more guys getting opportunity to coach. That's opened the opportunity for a lot of younger guys to get the opportunities. Can you talk about what that does for not only those guys getting the opportunities, but the players themselves and having guys maybe closer to their age that are being involved in it?
And you said it, you'll be able, in this now, this nowadays, it's very important to be able to relate to players and be able to connect with players. So giving these young coaches opportunities is very important to continue to grow your culture and continue to connect and show the information to the players and for them to be receptive to the information. I remember when I got this opportunity, I also was a young coach in the Major League. So it made it, other coaches opened the door for me to help them bring the information to the table and be able to connect. So I think the industry have done a really nice job. There's some really good young coaches out there at the Major League level.
Yeah, I tell you what, there are a lot of younger guys now, but I tell you what, you never want to lose all that veteran guys. We've lost a lot of 70-something guys that are, Bochy. I think about guys like that are out of the game now.
No, but I think there's a balanced approach. I have some coaches here that they've been in the game for a very long time, and I don't consider them old because of age. I like to look at them as someone that they have experienced a lot of things throughout their career. And at the end of the day, this is a game that is about fundamentals and execution. And I think it's important for us not to lose that. At the end of the day, the team that plays better on the field, that is tougher on the field, that execute better, that do small things, do it better than the other team, will win games. And a lot of those coaches with experience can really help me and help the younger coaches not to forget the importance of those aspects of the game.
All right, Joe. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
Any more questions? Again, you can use the raise hand feature in Zoom to ask a question. Go ahead, John Parado.
Hi, Joe. Hey, I want to ask you on the subject of young coaches. Bill Murphy's coming here to Pittsburgh to be the pitching coach. What can you say about him, and what do you think he brings, in his job as the new job here in Pittsburgh?
Well, I tell you what, I wasn't very happy when I lost Murph. Donnie Kelly, who knows him very well when he worked here, just knew not only how smart he is, but also the person that he chose to surround his pitchers with. I think he's one of the brightest minds in the game, and I think he's very good connecting with both the veteran pitchers and the young pitchers. And I think Pittsburgh got someone really good in their hands. I think he's going to be a very successful. He had a lot of success here. He really helped our player development, and once he joined our club, he really helped us stay, progressive, to think ahead of other organization, what's new, and not forgetting about the small things. So he's a really good balance between what's new and what's old also.
Thank you, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Any more questions for Joe? Stephen Hawkins, AP, I think you're unmuted.
Yeah, Joe, just getting Joey back today. What does that do for you guys?
We're excited. It was tough when we let him go, when we traded him away to Toronto in 24. Obviously, we really liked the player that we got back, really helped us win the division. But getting him back is exciting for the organization. It's a player that we really liked when we drafted. He came through the minor league system pretty quickly. And we like the adjustments he made while he was in Toronto. Like the way his body's moving, he's able to make some changes to his approach, where cut down on his strikeouts, and I think he's trending in the right direction. But what I'm really excited about Joe is he's just the makeup, the character of the person. This kid loves to play. He's dynamic on both sides of the ball. So getting an opportunity to bring him back, made our club a lot better.
All right. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Questions for Joe?
I don't
Heidi
know how to do
Watney?
the raise hand thing, but I do have a question.
Heidi,
Go ahead,
how are you?
Heidi.
How's it going?
Doing well.
With so many moves still happening as spring training camps are opening, including you guys this morning with Joey, how much do you feel like your roster is pretty set right now with the guys you have in camp, or do you think you guys are still out there making moves?
I think Dana has made it very clear that we're always looking for ways to improve our club. Obviously, I think with the move that we made this morning, our team is continues to trend in the right direction. We're trying to add depth to our club, trying to stay. We want to be very active in different ways where we can improve our club, and I think we did that. We really trying to focus and be more athletic, having players that could play multiple positions. So Dana is always looking, and I think he showed that making this move for Lo Profito.
And then one other follow-up with Hader. When did you first realize that he was not 100% heading into camp?
We made it clear that we made it very clear that once he threw that, I think he threw 3 bullpens leading into his 4th bullpen. He stopped playing catcher. We immediately went and got him checked out, and we saw that there was the bicep tendon would kind of flare up on him, and obviously we immediately stopped him from playing catch. We got on the injury right away, and he again played catch today. So hopefully we could get him going here. He's trending in the right direction. We have plenty of time to get him back on the field, since we know how important he is to our team.
How do you feel today?
I feel great. Just
How
really
did
like
he
this,
feel?
oh, he does. He felt good. He felt good. He played catch. So, we just taking our time. We make sure that we do this. We do this right. We really like the team we have on the field. I'm really excited about the arms that we added this offseason. Very physical guys that throw hard. They could pound the zone with different pitches. I'm just excited about camp.
Thanks, Joe.
Any more questions for Joe? All right, Joe, looks like that's all we have for now. We will come back in a little bit with Dana. Oh, one more. Sebastian,
Yes.
go ahead.
Hi, Joe. Good morning. Yeah, how do you think Altuve will feel facing his home country, Team Venezuela, and what are you expecting from him this season?
I expect great things from Altuve this season. Goal is to keep Altuve healthy. When he's healthy, he's he's the heart and soul of this team. And I'll let you know if I'm going to play him against Venezuela or not. I haven't made my mind yet.
Thank you, Joe.
Yes, you're welcome.
All right, Joe, thanks a lot. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, sir.
The record
Morning. How's it going? Awesome.
Very good.
All right, we'll
Thank
just
you.
give everyone a second to rejoin back up here, and then we'll get going.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, same process as before. If you'd like to ask a question, please use the raise hand feature in Zoom, and we'll get going with Dana Brown. Take our first question. If you don't know how to use the raise hand feature, feel free to just unmute and pop in. Go ahead, Stephen Hawkins.
All right, had to get unmuted there. Hey, Dana, any level of concern with Josh Hader?
No, so Hader, as you know, or you've probably heard about it, on his fourth bullpen session, felt a little soreness, but he has since taken a break. He's playing catch again. And so, based on what he's telling us, he feels pretty good. So that's a good thing. And we're going to just start to build him back up so he can get ramped up and ready to go.
For all those sessions since he got to Florida?
I'm sorry?
Were all those bullpen sessions in Florida since he got to Florida?
No. So yeah,
Okay.
that was prior to spring
Okay.
training.
Okay, so you're just building him back. Okay. And the deal today, what does that do for you guys, getting Joey back?
Yeah, so look, we got a little bit more athletic in the outfield. We feel really good about Joey's defense. We feel good about his upside. The bat is trending in the right direction. And the makeup's pretty special. And he had a really good time here before when he was here. Very good teammate, and we got him for 5 years of control. So it's for us, it's an exciting piece that we feel is on the upside.
That kind of worked out for you. You got a pretty good player when you send him away, and you get him back now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Kikuchi did a great job. I think we won like 10 of his 11 starts, when we got him. And then now, it was really tough. It was one of the toughest things I had to do was, tell Lopafito, who was a young prospect at the time, that we were trading him. And so to get him back with, the type of makeup and athleticism, left-hand bat, brings a little bit of excitement.
Thanks, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Any more questions out there? Again, feel free to unmute if you have a question for Dana Brown. Go ahead, John Parado.
Hi, Dana. I was wondering, you look at the division, Seattle nearly made it to the World Series. You guys are very good year in and year out. You won a lot of the division titles the last few years. The Rangers have been competitive. Just how good is the American League West in your estimation?
Yeah, I think the American League West is sneaky good. Seattle's a really good team. They added some offense at the deadline. They've always had really good pitching, and so I think they're really good team. And so I think the West is very competitive. You look at Texas; they have a really good rotation. With some good position players. The A's are on the rise. You can't take them lightly. They have a lot of good young players, and they're very competitive. And so even Anaheim, they're in the rebuilding process. But ultimately, it's really competitive. I really feel like, you have to show up year in and year out. And this year, we added some pitching. And so, we feel like we'll get back into the mix. We can stay healthy. Last year we got hit with the injury bug. But make no mistake, this is a very, very competitive division.
Yeah, well, I know one of the pitchers you added was Mike Burrows from Pittsburgh. What did you guys like about him? And to obviously give up quite a bit in a trade to get him.
Yeah, well, the first time I ever saw him was when he pitched against us. He was very good. He was. We were in Pittsburgh. He was up to 98, I think it was that day, with that filthy changeup that he throws, and so he certainly caught my attention and some of our staff attention. And so, look, we were looking for big things out of him. We think he could be a middle of the rotation with some upside to even be better. And so we're excited to get him. Got a chance to talk to him. He's fired up and ready to go. So he's, it's one of those guys where I know Pittsburgh had some depth and we were able to, get the three-way trade going. But we're excited about his future here in Houston.
Thanks, Dana. I appreciate it.
Thanks. You're welcome, John.
Any more questions for Dana Brown? Last chance. Final questions. All right, Dana, it doesn't look like anyone has any more questions. So thank you for your time and have a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining.
All right. Thank you.